Hello, this is Matt DeYoung from VDS, back at it with another review of the Genesys Cloud release highlights for the month of January. We got lots to cover, so let's go ahead and dive in. In January, there were 25 new updates spread across 3 different release dates. Like normal, we'll cover some of the key ones here, but all releases can be viewed in the Genesys Cloud Resource Center. First off, though, Genesys did make an important announcement in January that I just want to cover first before jumping into the release notes. On January 20th, Genesys announced that speech and text analytics is coming and will be added through the use of the AI experience bundle, the AI tokens. So basically, sometime after February 24th, Genesys will provide that capability through the use of the AI experience tokens. And this impacts anybody who has a Genesys Cloud CX1 license or a CX2 license and does not already have the WEM add-on license. So said maybe a little bit different, if you are a Genesys Cloud CX3 license holder, or you have a CX1 or CX2 license with the WEM add-on, this does not apply to you. If you have just a pure Genesys Cloud CX1 license or a Genesys Cloud CX2 license, this specifically applies to you. Genesys's plan is to enable this functionality for organizations automatically. And their post said that if you do not want to be opted into the speech and text analytics and utilize tokens for that, the permission needs to be removed by February 24th. So for all VDS customers, if you're watching this and you currently work with VDS today, and you have a Genesys Cloud CX1 or CX2 license, only, we have gone in proactively and removed the necessary permissions just to make sure that you're not charged for something that you don't have already planned come next month when this all goes live and active. If it's something that you have interest in, we'll talk with you more about that. If you are a non-VDS customer today, I guess a couple things. One, contact either if there's a partner that you're working with, feel free to contact them or contact Genesys directly, or you're welcome to contact us as well. There's also information at the link on the screen there about the AI experience bundle being added. I'm sorry, the speech and text analytics bundle being added to the AI tokens. So anyway, just a piece of news there that wanted to hit on and make you aware of prior to jumping into the release highlights here. So moving forward, some of the first ones to cover are release highlights that really apply to all license types. Very first one is a release that came out about the ability to preserve routing information for callbacks and voicemails. So basically, with this update, organizations can hang on to that routing information, so like skills, language, priority from the original call for callbacks and for ACD voicemails. So, as an example, an inbound call creates a callback request. The system now retains that original interactions routing data. So, like the skills, if there's technical expertise that's applied to that, it hangs on to that. If there's a particular language, so Spanish or French or English, hangs on to that, and then any defined routing priority as well. This setting particularly applies to agent first callbacks, including like the in-queue callbacks, scheduled callbacks, skilled campaign callbacks, and then ACD voicemails as well. So kind of a neat and helpful feature there. Next one that came out on January 20th as well is specific to sharing of dashboards. So supervisors now can share dashboards really with specific teams or individuals very easily. Really just provides more flexibility, efficiency by allowing that tailored access to particular teams or individuals, and then kind of complements as well the current public sharing and private sharing options. So an example of how this could be used, if a supervisor wants to share a dashboard, specifically with their team to align on performance metrics, without making it visible to the entire organization, they have the capability to do that now. So real helpful one there. And then last one here that applies to all license types is the improved search and filter capabilities for screen recordings. So this one has been requested for a while and been worked on for a little bit. And this update now allows users to simply identify and retrieve interactions that include screen recordings using the updated search and filter capabilities. So if you're currently recording screens, this gives you that capability to really narrow in on which which interactions had those screen recordings. A new data column indicates within that search and filter which interactions have a screen recorded. Really just, again, provides more efficiency to supervisors and quality managers if they're looking to quickly locate particular interactions that have screen recordings. So a helpful feature for anyone that is currently recording screens within the contact center. Next one's here that applies specifically to Genesys Cloud CX2 or CX3 license sets. First one that came out January 13 for SMS and email campaign automation using campaign rules. So organizations can basically automate the operations for SMS and email campaigns using those rules, including conditions and actions as well. Really, this enables the campaign rules to operate simultaneously across both digital and voice channels there, and just streamlines campaign management across all areas. Additionally, the change campaign template and the set campaign messages per minute actions are now available for digital campaigns as well. So those actions really just give you a greater flexibility and control over all the different digital channel options. And then next one here is just kind of a small but helpful one for agents, updated agent canned response panel. And really with this update, Genesys just simply redesigned the canned responses panel in the agent UI to offer more intuitive and user-friendly experience and just kind of ensure consistent and professional messaging, across all areas. So when an agent selects a canned response, that updated panel displays the content information and in the formatting that a administrator defined ahead of time will also show there. Additionally, the formatting will adjust for clarity and consistency based on the type of interaction. So just kind of make it a little bit easier, a little bit more efficient for agents who may be utilizing canned responses. This next one here is specific to Genesys Cloud CX3 license sets and very specific to everybody that is currently utilizing workforce management. This update now allows the capability for managers to set those time off requests, or to automate, I should say, the time off requests for published works management schedules. So when a time off request is approved, whether that is auto approved or manually approved, the system will automatically sync the request with a published schedule and then republish it without requiring any manual updates. And then to just kind of further enhance schedule integrity and make sure that everything is set up correctly, supervisors can also configure rules to check for specific activity codes within those published schedules before auto approving any of the time off requests. If there's restricted activities that may be detected, the system will hold the requests for a manual review just to ensure that potential conflict is addressed before the time off request is finished and approved. So this update, just really helps to reduce that administrative effort, improve schedule accuracy, help enhance the agent's visibility into their time off requests, and just, ultimately to help supervisors be more efficient and effective when managing schedules. So real helpful one there. And then lastly, specific to Genesys Cloud CX Cloud, Genesys CX Cloud, I should say, the new connector between Salesforce and Genesys Cloud. This particular update now allows for Copilot, the AI-powered assistant from Genesys, to be embedded directly within the Salesforce console. And just as a reminder, that the Genesys Agent Copilot has been built, from the ground up within Genesys. It's not something that Genesys has gone out, acquired, and bolted on, for lack of a better term. It works seamlessly within Genesys and is a really key component now within Genesys as well for agents. With Copilot, agents can access the real-time guidance, like knowledge articles, suggestions that's automatically provided to them. Simplify different tasks as well throughout the customer experience process, and then also just enhances their efficiency and helps reduce their workload as well throughout the interaction. So this particular feature enables Copilot again within CX Cloud and embedded directly within CX Cloud, and gives the agent the capability to tap into that AI experience. That all includes the natural language processing, large language models, all that available now within the Salesforce console. So great update there. And with that, that is the key highlights again for the month of January. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to either reach out to myself or the rep that you may work with from VDS. Always here to help however we can. Thanks again for your partnership. If you work directly with VDS, hope you all have a great month of February ahead. Take care.